Before we start, this is going to be a long video, so I have split it out as well as released the full-length video. The timeline is what I know to be correct from research done in the Gaia forums, the zOMG and Gaia wikis, and talking to users who were on the site at the time. If I am incorrect about something, please let me know in the comments down below. You can't talk about Gaia without talking about zOMG. zOMG is a Flash-based MMO produced by Gaia Online that made a huge splash in the late 2000s. While still alive in 2026, there are less than 1,000 people playing this game after a huge initial success in 2008. Join me as I discover what happened to zOMG, as well as the dev team who made it from the release to death to revival. Later, we'll hear from some of the actual users of zOMG about their experiences, improvements, issues, and what they'd like to see added to the game if it was revived and expanded. History. Beginning development in 2005, zOMG released to all of Gaia Online on November 6, 2008, to over 50,000 users. Gaia previewed some of the storyline via a manga released in October of 2008. Introducing characters like Nikolai and Blaze, which intertwined with a previous manga on the site. Some characters in-game continued making appearances in other mangas as well. Described by Gaia as an offbeat, browser-based MMO and an epic adventure MMO which brings anime to life, zOMG's start was tremendous. So, what happened? Well, with the turn of the century and new CEO management teams taking over, excitement for the site as a whole crashed, along with their user base. As for zOMG, the community was distrustful of Gaia's HQ after having promises broken regarding two different in-game areas, code generators being given out like candy, and then the game's devs either left or were pushed out of Gaia HQ altogether. Let's take a closer look at what happened to zOMG and the team who developed it. In 2009, the senior producer and director on the original dev team, Kickster, left Gaia. His goodbye post stated that zOMG is something of a miracle. Almost no one on this team had ever made a game before, and no one at all had ever made a true MMO in a non-downloadable Flash environment before. I don't know of any MMO ever created to specifically integrate into an already existing social community. Now that 98% of the work is done, this leaves me in something of a bind. I built big projects, but Gaia already has a big world of its own now, and doesn't need another one. That means it's time for me to move on. Kickster's last post was in 2014 in a best memory contest, stating, "I'm so happy to have been associated with this game, and I've never had as much fun working on any game as I did working with you all on zOMG." Kickster has since moved on to Playable Worlds. In April of 2010, dev team member Mapdoc posted the zOMG behind the scenes compilation in the forums with multiple different posts regarding environments, props, and overall creation of the game. The story was added to until 2014. Mapdoc passed away in November of 2025. In October of 2010, Flagio, a programming team member who had worked at Gaia the longest out of all the other zOMG devs at the time, left, with JK, the lead art director's post regarding this, saying, "From the beginning, he was an integral part of the zOMG team. Without his contribution, zOMG would not have been possible. Almost everything Flash-related went through and was designed by him. Personally, he was one of the most talented programmers that I've ever worked with." Flagio's last post was in response to this, saying, "The last 4 years were the best of my life, and I will miss it a lot. Life goes on, and I need to move on to a new venture." I was unable to find further information on where Flagio went after Gaia. In 2012, Flash Player had huge vulnerabilities that were only getting patched if you manually downloaded them onto your computer. thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe and be kind to each other. I'll see you all next time. Bye.